Welcome to Saturday, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. My name is Joel Duggan, and we are back on the Citadel Minecraft server. It's a 5-year-old Let's Play server, and we are going to continue right off here at the Taiga mansion where we left last week. Last week I was doing this thicket, and we had the front gate and some bushes and fences along here. Obviously, you can see where I was set up. So I'd like to try and continue this and figure out what we're going to do around this side of everything. I've got a funny feeling I might want to pull this hill down a little bit just to kind of get some of the other details in here. I think we could pull the thicket up the wall. We've also got this balcony thing we have to look at. And the other thing we should do is take a look inside, because we also have a lot of work to do inside. The main hall is pretty bland. I'd like to move this stuff out of here and get a few things sorted here. And then we have no decorations whatsoever happening up top. So we've got nothing in the top floors. We'll have to come up here and maybe divide this into rooms somehow. I'm not sure how we're going to swing that, but we will figure it out. I might even put like a second fireplace up here. That could be kind of fun. We've got, these are just blank panels, but this is a room as well. And then we've got this walkway. Although, yeah, actually it does connect. So not the end of the world, but we could definitely have another walkway here. So there's a bunch of things that I've kind of like half thought out that I'd like to address in the build. Hello, the Rectrex, welcome in. Sergeant Lego Town, thanks for the follow. I know that was a while ago, but hopefully you're back. Mr. Gort, Cosmic Dancer, Rabelais, good to see y'all. We finished this last time, and I'm quite like that. So I think I wouldn't mind starting inside. A bit of a change of pace. So we have the tables and chairs data pack. I'll move a few of these things around. Wood. Oh, my inventory's full. Let's go remove that. I have not logged in since last Sunday, so I have not gone through and emptied all of the things I need to empty. Don't know where I was keeping the mud. I guess in here. Basalt, you can stay out here. I don't think we're going to need the basalt. Okay, so inside we're probably going to need our wood boxes. We might need some deep slate. Probably going to need stone blocks. That just needs to be emptied. And probably these. And probably that. Okay. Thanks for Lurk Storm Dance. Appreciate it. Alright, this can go over here. I feel like I should probably move all of this. if I change this direction, then we can put this on top of it. Yeah, cool. Okay. So we've got wood. There's oak wood. And that needs to get emptied. This stuff is all stone stuff. Stone bricks, andesite. And then we've got cut stone, deep slate, and carved deep slate. This needs to go get dumped somewhere. It's times like these I wish I had a more in-depth like storage system here where I could just like empty a shulker and have it go into some sort of system, but we've been doing it manually for like almost 2 years, so I feel like it's kind of too little too late. Grass. Actually, we should probably put some grass away. Getting full. Mini Tricks, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. We're kicking things off with a little organization here. Trying to make some shulker room. I mean, I have spare shulkers, but it's a bad habit to get into filling shulkers with random junk that you know you've got filed away in other places. For example, I know I've got spots for these. This was just saving me trips back and forth. Your storage is immaculate for 2 years old. I have chest mounches at each build it makes. I make within 2 minutes. Yeah, I do try to keep it fairly tidy when I can. We're doing a lot more tearing down of the landscape than we are building it up right now, so my dirt and grass storage is like almost full. So I know I'm going to need it later. It's just a matter of when. There's more iron stuff than that. Whoops. Wrong button. Iron, iron, iron. We're probably going to need the chains. Actually, I'll leave the chains in the... Leave those here. We might need some of this stuff. Leave that. Leave those. Blackstone, mud. Don't remember what I did with the blackstone, so we'll leave that there. Mangrove stuff is up here. Cool. Much more flexible. And was there anything else here I would need? Candles we're going to need. Don't think we're going to need any of that. That could be a fun carpet if we can figure out how to do that. Oh, that's full of junk too. I'll bring this just in case. I think we're good. I think I'm going to start with the top floor, Cosmic, and go down from there. Yeah, I think we're going to go inside to outside. It's because we did outside last time. That there. Dr. Bond, hello. All right, what do we think we're going to need? Probably a candle or two. Definitely some spruce trapdoors to make the walls. And a couple of doors. Maybe some signs. I wanted to bring a campfire. I guess that means I should have brought some basalt. Crap. Rain! 17 minutes and 57 seconds. Who hit under 20 on the When Will It Rain in Joel's stream? Is it a shovel? Yes. In my hotbar? Yeah. I've got custom diamond tools. I made them myself. They're very similar to Minecraft. They're just a little bit shinier. I don't like the blue diamonds. My diamond texture is in the bottom right. I haven't changed the diamond blocks yet, but the diamond item texture, I find I don't like the blue one, so I changed it, and then I changed my tools to match. Probably gonna need a bed. What would be a good color bed for a place like this? Maybe purple? I think maybe like a cyan bed would be cool too. I'm trying to think about what kind of color would say fairly well-to-do, you know, like more money than the average person in this place. Could be good. I also realized I need some carved blocks. At least it's not far, and at least I don't have to go up and down scaffolding. Carved blocks. Grab 2 of those and a few of these. Is this the ceiling that we're looking at? I think it is. Will you and Johnny cover Minecraft Live this year? Yes. We've mentioned that on the show a couple times. Johnny's got family in town, I think, that weekend, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to set aside some time. So if I can remove this, that's barely seen. I think we can get away with having that there. What did I make the hearth out of downstairs? I think it was all bricks. Oop, that is the wrong block. Did it again. This is where a vertical slab would be very, very handy. Although that's not terrible. It's not terrible. If we changed it to bricks, it might look okay. Don't think I want to change this. I feel like if I change this, it's going to be very noticeable from below. Or not. You can't see it at all. If I change the ones next to it, it probably would, but for now it's okay. Oh, that's the wrong way. I want to see if I can see these from down below, if they're super bright and intrusive. So you can see them, but it just sort of feels like part of the chimney. And we could easily put some stairs up there to hide them. Yeah, if we put a couple of stairs here, I think that'll be okay. Oh, maybe we'll do slabs instead. Oh, we can't. Right. So even if it was well lit, oh, that looks a little bit funky. We could just go with one in the middle. It doesn't have to be all three. Depends on what we have room for up here. And then what do we put on top of that for blocks? Oh, crap. So that has to have a solid block on it. Preferably wood. I feel like we could probably get away with a stone block there. Inventory is full. Don't remember what we were using downstairs. Yeah, the perils of using an anvil to decorate. It had some regular smooth stone in it. Finally, I can sleep away the rain. Glowwatts gifting a two tier 1 subs to the community. Thanks so much, Glowwatts. Really appreciate that. That went to Omezo and McColsol. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Or McColsol. Currently building a bridge in Minecraft so that my friend and I can travel between the islands we live on. That sounds like a fun project. Nice to have synced with one of your streams. So thanks very much, Glowwatts. I appreciate you being here, and thanks so much for giving some gift subs out. That's fantastic. Just means I get to make more content. Oh, I should bring this down. Speaking of, we had a really fun time yesterday putting legs on Optimus Prime, the Lego Let's Chat Friday stream. I thought went very well. Pretty complicated legs. Disappointed he doesn't have knees, but other than that, I thought it was pretty good. We had fun putting legs on Optimus Prime is a really odd sentence. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But you know what? Twitch is an odd thing. If you think too hard about Twitch, your brain kind of goes, wait, what? What do I do now? It's simple, but I think it works. We'd also add like a shelf maybe here. And put something on top there. Then we can back these up because we no longer need these for lighting in here. Sweet. So now, how could we divide this into a couple of different rooms? Like obviously the hallway would be here if we wanted to do that. Maybe this is just one room. Because I'm thinking we could have like maybe a chair for someone to sit by the fire, or a couple of chairs. Might want to bring a spruce chair. These are not going to stand up very well against the dark outside. Wish we could turn these at an angle. That would be nice. Guess I could move that a little bit closer. Whoops. Where did that go? Downstairs, I guess. Yep. So we're gonna bring spruce. I should make some fancier spruce chairs. Come on, Joel, this is Twitch. There's no there's no thinking here. That's fair. I need to put this anvil back too. I don't think you're even going to notice that this isn't wood. I mean, we could probably make it work. Feels kind of strange to me. Don't really know what to make of that. Yeah, here I was thinking we're gonna have to do dark oak to make it look fancy, but the dark oak blends in too much with the surrounding walls. So we'll need some spruce tables. And a couple of those. And if we're going to use a cyan bed, I wonder... maybe either a prismarine or warped wood, warped plank slab that could work as sort of like a fancy ottoman. Thanks, Glowatts. It's nice of you to say. So we'll put this in here for now. I wish I could put carpets on the tables again. That's a thing that they took away. It feels kind of claustrophobic there, doesn't it? Maybe we should switch these around. And then further back somewhere, I guess one thing we could do is I could make two beds and have them side by side, and then we could maybe do something fancy. That could be kind of fun. So I need another cyan bed. I wonder if I could get away with some banners. I really like the lighting that you've done in the interiors with the candles around West Hill. Haven't used them enough. I'm still getting used to them, but they work so well. They do, especially with the low light levels. One candle or two candles really will light up a decent amount of space now, which is nice. I need to get a little bit better at doing like fancier beds. Not enough room to walk around if we put anything on the end. Feels like it's very cramped. And we could put, I guess, like a desk here. And this is where candles come in handy. Because even though we don't need the light, it just becomes nicer to have a little bit more light at the center of the room. Although this is being lit by something. There we go. Now we know. See, now we're in trouble. So what we can do here is put a couple of candles down. Just enough to see the build, you know? All right, so we need something, some sort of idea to go up there. Could be like another coat of arms or something else. I really wish we had little things in the game like pots or just items, you know, like mini block items. I feel like it would be, you'd add a lot more life to your build. Take a guess. The tables and chairs data pack is working okay. Can you add carpets to things now? I thought that so was broken. We haven't updated it, so I don't know. For folks that don't know, the tables and chairs data pack is how we get these tables and chairs, and you used to be able to add carpets to the tables and they would turn into like tablecloths. Doesn't look like that's working though. I needed banners. I shouldn't have put that away. Do I have banners around? Don't. Do I have a loom? Do. I don't know if I can get into all the banner and patterns. I don't really remember many of them. I'm going to need the dye box, not the wool box. I guess we'll put this away for now. So if I was to try to make this look like bed curtains, there's, yeah, that kind of pattern could be cool. Could do that, and then we could do white. I keep on forgetting that this lets you see what's happening before you do it. You can't layer them in any kind of transparency, I don't think. That would have been smart to do first. That would have been smart to do first. We'll see. We'll see if that looks right. How do you, I'm trying to remember how you make a pattern. The paper? I meant where there's just actually working, having trouble putting tables and chairs down and having them working. Oh, it seems to be working now. Fine. Yeah, the data pack. I need to go through and update the server to 1.19.2, and I need to update the data packs and all the mods. And it takes like an afternoon. I just haven't done it yet. I've been waiting for everything to catch up. And I've also been thinking about adding an extra data pack or two. Yeah, I don't know where that zombie came from. I mean, outside, I'm guessing. While we're here, I think I'm out of rockets. That's a little better. Speaking of, a faster way to get back. So what is that then? You used to remember how to do this. Oh, there we go. Batter pattern. Oh, okay. I don't need those kind of patterns. Daisy and paper. I don't think I want a daisy pattern on it, but we'll see. Not down here. I think that this is a pattern that's meant to be applied. I wanted to save this as a pattern, but I think I'm confusing it with being able to save and lock maps. That's right. I'll go upstairs and see if this even looks good before I waste too much more time. My thought process was that I could have these be on the inside, I guess. But the darn things blow in the breeze inside, and it drives me nuts. And that looks awful. Yeah. Too much messing around with banners for them to not look good in the end. Like, if I can't get precisely what I want with them, then I'm not going to waste the time. Oh, we'll need more of those. And some snow layers for potentially blankets and things. Might try to bring some trapdoors of that kind. Oh, I do have some blue candles. Okay. Oh yeah, if you can get what you want with a good looking banner, then I think that works great for like multiplayer servers if you're doing something like that. 100%. Agree. Oh, I guess I could sleep too. Didn't realize it was nighttime. That's the data pack I keep on threatening to try and find. Is the data pack for horizontal banners. I feel like I wanted to check to see whether these would look good. They were blue. Or if it looks like too much of the same color. A little hard to tell. So keeping with the theme, but changing the colors up a bit. It's that or green, but I feel like the green ones are really bright. And what could we do here to make that look good? I wonder if the new mangrove trapdoor would look good up here. because there's a hole in it, it would close off the space less. I think the mangrove wood is down here. Yeah, I think with banners, it's usually a better use of your time to like go and find something online that someone's already done, unless you're really trying to come up with your own. But I feel like there's tools online that will allow you to make your own banner with the ability to like undo mistakes. And then if it gives you like, here are the steps that you need to take, you know, I feel like that's a better way to go. We'll bring some hooks. Anything else that would look good in the interior that we can think of? Maybe a wash basin or something. Yeah. Yeah, I know Johnny's mentioned the site. There's lots of tools out there like that. I use some similar stuff for Satisfactory. There's a couple of tools that let you kind of plan out your builds in that way. Now, is this going to be too bright? It's a little strange, but I don't think it's bad. I don't know if I like them going all the way to the top. Oh, just realizing we can change these into upside down stairs and get more room in here. That might be something worth doing too. Nope, wrong one. There we go. So then we look at, say, a couple of chests. I don't know about a barrel. I don't know what a loom would really look like. A bookcase might look good. Storm Dance, fine, I guess. We're at that slow stage of kind of poking around, doing interior decorating, which I'm not always the best at. And I need book. Oh, I had the warped wood here. I didn't remember that I had these. I wonder if the warped wood signs look good. Maybe. Now, I've got an ink sac. Do I have a feather anywhere? I feel like there were feathers at the farm the last time we ran into this problem. This is the blessing of having a good memory. It's a curse in other ways. But when you're playing video games with lots of storage everywhere, having a decent memory is actually quite helpful. Nope. Maybe there was only the one. Oh no, bet you they're over here. No, I guess I moved them. Alright, I must use the last one. Anybody see a chicken? All the times that you want one. Sheep, 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 sheep. More sheep. I really should just like capture a few animals to make sure I have them handy. Break time when you're ready. Thank you, Cosmic. Is that missing a door? No, it's open. I might have a feather in here somewhere. Nope, nope, nope. All right, chicken hunt. Don't see anything. The one time you're looking for a chicken. There's lots of horses around. Wonder if there's any feathers in like chests around here. I've probably already looted this place. Probably would have taken less time to go all the way back to spawn. I'm sure there's feathers there. Well, Cosmic said it's time for a break, so we will do that, and I will look to find a different way to make a book and quill, I guess. Be right back. Every time I come back from break, I always have to sleep. There's always something. Always something. I think we have everything. With the exception of the feather. I don't think there was any spot in there. Maybe we just have to go farther afield. Lots of sheep. Oh, there's a chicken. Done. I haven't been down this area in the medieval world in a while. We sort of plotted our way through the woods with a torch road. But I never really came down this way. Right, Cosmic? You gotta have a... when it's a tedious thing, you gotta at least try to have some fun with it. Especially games like Minecraft where there's just a lot of grind sometimes. I feel like you just... if you don't have fun with it and lean into it, then you'll just drive yourself crazy. And what else do we want to do? I guess I'll need the book. Giant chicken statue underneath Somerville? Yep. Is it full of chickens? If it's not, it's a missed opportunity. Alright, so we're going to need some more light in here just so I can see what I'm doing. So you can put this stuff flat on the table, but I think I want to try something different with this. And try to get this to lean up against the wall. Pose adjustment, left arm. So that was Z, then rotation, 5 degrees, pose adjustment, negative Z. Nope, positive Z. You do get used to this after a while. And then if we have it lean back a little bit, we'd have to raise it up by a little bit. So then we just change the left arm a little bit. Don't know why the y-axis goes in such a strange direction. But now we can just do nudge it -8. Oh, that was the leg. I think it's the... Oh, this is going to go dark. Crap. Oh no. Okay. Thought it was going to go dark. Subtle, but the candles light it up. I think that works. The Rectech Trex. Yes, I've seen that mod, but it feels too modded for me. Especially when we're on the cusp of 1.20 happening. I kind of feel like I'd like to see what Mojang offers for a potential inventory solution, if they even have one. I had an idea on what to do with the bed, but I don't remember what that was. I guess we can put this... I need to put a chest somewhere. I'm debating getting rid of these and having a chest there. Could also put a chest up here. I also wanted to have some bookshelves, didn't I? Maybe what we can do is just close this off, because it's going to be an odd space to deal with. So we could give this railing a little bit of life. That is not going to spawn anything. We should be okay for light levels, but I could also just like hold that off like that. Change this a little bit. Makes the staircase kind of narrow, but I feel like if we continued that along, That's kind of a cool thing. Now we probably made very dark space. So what we can do, just make some buttons. That's trapdoor. So it's just there and there. Yeah, I think that works. I kind of like that up there. So maybe we have to put, maybe I have to put a lantern up there. That or more candles. Or I could spread the candles out. Ooh, I like those colors. Yeah, I think that's okay. The other thing I wanted to check was we can get rid of some of these blocks here. So I can turn those into reversed stairs. They'll still read the same outside, but they'll give us way more headroom inside. Understandable. Look forward to seeing what Mojang plans on adding in the next update. Yeah, us as well. Johnny and I on the Spawn Chunks were talking about it the last few weeks about what we think might be coming. I watched a really good video by CubFan135 this morning about what he hopes. And it was a little snarky, but I feel like it was meant, you know, in good humor. But he's hoping for the quality of life update. And I think that that's a reasonable thing to want, you know? Like I feel like fixing really tiny things would be fantastic, you know? Also, I kind of want to open this up with a window if I can. I wonder if I poke a hole here. If I was to put just tiny windows up here. That's the middle, I think. Or I guess the space would be here. That's not quite in front of the bed. That's annoying. That's the middle. We could have a small window there. So we'll leave that, I think. We'll put one this way and then have that kind of change its tune. Unless we do... No, that looks funny. So above the bed, I wonder if here I could actually switch these and have more sturdy looking parts, like if this was still a full block. It might be a little bit too much. And I think this is too much here. You know, that's not bad. And if we change these sideways, then it could look like more of an intentional thing. Oh, but then it gives us that. Right, I wanted those to do something else. Never mind. Now here, I feel like we could just leave this as is. And maybe just change this all the way back. A little bit more depth. Certainly feels less claustrophobic. I don't know about this. As much as I like the idea of adding a little window there, I don't think that's going to work. It's going to look really strange. We could add windows all along, but then that defeats the purpose of having like a cozy upstairs. Whoops. Yeah, I think that there's that delicate balance between like making things easier and removing gameplay. And I'm not a game designer. I mean I report on the game and I have done for four years, yeah. Rabelais, I don't think you're going to get an end revamp. I think people need to really temper their expectations. And this is not a shot at you, but I think in general, you see it all the time online. And the end needs a revamp. It's like, yes, but they've already made a video saying that the next thing that they tackle needs to be attainable, doable, something small after the last update. So the end update, if it ever happens, is not small. It's massive. It would make a lot more sense to have windows in here, wouldn't it? Would it not? All right, let's go see if we can make a window. I'm assuming I'm going to need dark oak fence gates, trapdoors, spruce trapdoors. Don't need sticks. Where did I have? Oh, go. Yeah, I think that there was definitely some good ideas from Cub, for sure. All right, so if we were to put a window, I would say this height here would be about where we'd want to put it, and it would likely end up being something that we would have like a window like that inside. we would have one of these shut like that. Then we have to figure out how to decorate this on the outside and have it not look terrible. And that doesn't look good. I guess we'd have to change this. Kind of defeats the purpose of having the fence gate there. I don't mind the shutters on the left and the right. It's the top part that I don't like. Didn't bring any slabs because we could try like a weird little triangle thing with slabs if we could. You handed the keys to Minecraft tomorrow, Joel. What would you add? I don't know. I have more ideas about what I would fix rather than what I would add. I feel like I would add more consistency. You know, like Cub mentioned something about like not having smooth stone stairs. We've only got slabs, but we've got stairs in everything else. That's a stone. I think that's like combing across the board and making the game consistent. You know. Now some of that would be adding blocks, and you'd have to just understand you're adding blocks into an already crammed inventory system, but I feel like my biggest frustrations I think with the game are inconsistencies. So if I put slab here, it doesn't work as well with this particular trapdoor, unfortunately. And it still feels very flat. So this was the ground level here. I don't want to make a balcony because then you end up... Well, you know, that might be something to consider. We could just have there be balcony doors and step out onto the roof of this thing. But then that has the same problems. Like that looks better from the outside, but that has really tough implications in here, so we'd have to do it there. I just feel like I can't do anything small in Minecraft. I always end up having to push things to a point where they just feel much larger than I want them to be. That's not awful. It's hard to see with the scaffolding in the way. I mean, it needs work, but like the idea itself is not bad. The other thing we could do, like I said, is just open this up entirely. We've got a space there. So that goes there. Find that the scaffolding is in my way visually. There was a vertical slab. See that? I feel like people just ask for that. And I find that, you know, if I'm given the keys to the Minecraft, I still have 4 years of you know, doing the spawn chunks and knowing a bit about what they do for Minecraft flavor, and I know what they'll never do. So it just seems kind of pointless to like be like really speculative on like stuff that'll just never happen, right? So it feels strange that the bed is off to the side. But it would never work anyway because it's a too wide bed. And then we'd have to have some sort of door. Looks cool. Doesn't look cool from the outside. I mean, we can dress it up. I think we could make that work. Might have to remove the oak trapdoors. Maybe we'll make an oak door there. And then we just have to do a little bit of overlap on the sides for for the stone and potentially add some andesite somewhere. I never think to use trapdoors in a lot of ways. Things that I don't normally do is stuff like double trapdoors. They're really handy because then when you put slabs next to them, you can have like very subtle angles. But like, I never remember that. I always like see it and go, oh yeah. I never think to do that. So I've got andesite and andesite blocks, and then maybe a blast furnace. I'm also a little bit hamstrung by the scale. We might have to, you know, if it was a bigger build, we could maybe get more done. So down there we had blast furnace, wall, and slab. And this is going to be... Right, okay, so that's seen from the inside. I don't want to mess with that. I could still change the direction of it, though. And then... I guess we could do a blast furnace here. And I can't do an andesite wall, but I could do an andesite block. Yeah, I imagine the view is probably pretty good. I think it makes sense, you know, having like a lavish kind of room up there. I think I've overdone it on the chocolate bar trapdoors, but it sort of works in here. I'm not sure about the bottom parts. I really wish we had more options for doors in Minecraft too. Don't know about that. What happened there? Okay. So obviously I made a mistake here earlier. This is supposed to be a stair. And a trapdoor. I don't like the wall. I think the andesite should be fine. Just need another blast furnace. Oh, do I not have any iron? I don't have any iron with me. Crap. Nice to catch you live. I wonder, do you think about how to come back to the city after it's done? So you can continue to recap visual reward from it? Versus it becoming a project you no longer visit because it's done? If I go on to a project, I'm probably just going to move on. I don't think there's any need to revisit it. I mean, just like anything else, like, you know, I want a break now. From the medieval town. I've been trying to come up with projects that I can do to take a break. I just don't want to take a break in the middle of this project, like this particular house, this mansion. I'd like to finish the mansion before I step away, because I think I'm going to do like several weeks of just like something else. Blast furnace. The only thing it does, unfortunately, it really brightens up the top. Like it turns it into like a super bright spot. Those could maybe stay lit. And that's because of the doors and the trapdoors. Because we look at the light levels, you know, they start at like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, 7, 8, 9. Or I guess visually, it's coming, the light's coming from the door. All right, let's just see if any of the last things bug me. There'd be the overuse of dark oak trapdoors and potentially the oak door not sitting the way that I want. Don't know what else we would put there instead of the oak doors, so... I almost want to put an oak trapdoor right there above the oak door. Maybe that's the solution, is rather than having the oak door, go with a spruce door, but then put an oak trapdoor above it. Sam update. Hello, welcome in. I think that helps a bit. If anything, maybe I could put 3 oak trapdoors across the top. Oh, you keep on thinking it's lava? The shulker boxes, it's funny. Every once in a while when I'm going through, I catch this and I think it's a creeper. The time-consuming part about all of this is just the constant, like, up and down and back and forth. It's a little strange looking in here. You know, I think I like the spruce better. It's a little cleaner. This just feels like roof material. Yep, remove this. But this is one of those things in Minecraft I feel like is, you kind of have to do the best you can. It's never going to be exactly what you want. And I think that's what I'm dealing with here. Don't know what we could put there. I guess that's where the chest could go. This feels pretty empty, but I mean, I could put a extra fireplace there, or a little log mini block would maybe work. Or maybe some coal. Or I did bring this up. This could be in the corner as well. But overall, the only thing we can't really do is change the texture because it's the roof that you see down here. Funky Gray Donkey, no worries. Have a great one. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, that being able to let go in Minecraft, it's absolutely like an exercise. It's something that you basically are forced to do a lot of the time. I would say it's a skill that you could probably take to other avenues in life. I don't have any redstone. I need to make more trap chests. Oh, wait a minute. It's tripwire hooks, right? That's how you make trap chests. Chest firsts. As someone who spent half an hour deciding on which button to place where, this is it's a skill I need to get better at. Oh look, you're talking to I'm preaching to the choir. Saying I let go is very different than me saying that I let go quickly. Note the difference. Note the difference. And I brought these signs up, and I don't know whether these will look good on the side. I think this might look better as like an end board. A little fancier. And I still have snow layers that I was going to try to put somewhere. That's a stair. That's a whole block. Guess there really isn't a spot for them. So then the only thing left is just to come up with something cool to put there. I'm thinking just like an item frame. When you put a shield in an item frame, it doesn't do what you think it's supposed to do, right? It looks sideways, if I remember correctly. Got a shield somewhere. I mean, this is a yellow shield, but same thing. Oh no. Oh, it's not centered. Why would they do that? Like, again, we're talking about inconsistencies in Minecraft. Like, that's a pain. You know, like I would much prefer that to be in the middle. If I wanted to go really fancy, we could, I've got a custom texture on my armor, my diamond armor. I mean, that makes a cool crest. We could also put that on an armor stand and hover that somewhere. That might be a little bit big. Oh, but it looks right. There'd be another texture for that. Never mind. That looks entirely dumb. I guess I didn't finish the texture. That's probably what that is. So that's not default. That's something custom made by me that I obviously did not finish. So we could make a sword. What else could go above the hearth up top? Galaxy Boy, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, those are the kind of things that stand out to me as someone that, you know, if I was gonna fix something, quote unquote, change something about Minecraft, it would be to make it make more sense in a lot of ways. I can put these in flower pots now because of the data pack that we have. I can't remember. Dr. Potato raiding with a party of 4. Welcome in, Dr. Potato. Hope you had a fantastic stream. What were you up to? Fazu Battlecaster, I have not seen you in a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. See, that would almost be better over here. If we're not going to light up the candles, I feel like this is better here. Then we'll just have an empty cup over here. And then I'll grab some wood. Just build a new house in the town. Oh, very cool. Did you finish it? Like, did you get from start to finish? Did you get the whole thing? That's always a fun feeling. If you can finish something on stream. I like walking away from a stream when I've finished something. I think that's why I've been finding this build particularly frustrating, is because it's been like 6 or 7 streams. This is the 7th that I've been working on this, that I've just not been able to finish it. It's a big build. It's a lot of detail. Apparently the shield not being centered was fixed in 22W11A. So odd that it's happening in 119 unless I misread something. No? It might be because the shield is an old shield. If I made a new shield, it might not do that. That shield has been like around since 113. So we can have another set of logs like that, or I could just stick one of these in here. I think that looks a little bit better, less repetitive. But I'm looking for something in that space there. And just like I said, I think an item frame with something in it would make the most sense. Just trying to think about what would be cool. I wonder if I have any of Brittany's paintings are kind of modern. Yes, I saw the break reminder, Cosmic. Yeah, I just thought where Dr. Potato came in, I thought we'd say hi for a bit. I always hate jumping on a break, like it's when raids come in like right at the same time. But yes, I do need to step away. I think I'm done up here. I don't think. Oh, I lied. We've got to do something along the roof. That means all those anvils are going to fall. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't like this giant chasm. I think we could probably bring this down with a different color or texture. So I'll do that after the break. And unfortunately, it means like the anvils on the roof, I should probably just pick them up and replace them afterwards. But yes, folks that are here, thanks again, Dr. Potato, for sharing your viewers. If you don't know who I am by chance, then I do a lot of streaming, Minecraft streaming, Satisfactory streaming. Satisfactory is going to update this Tuesday, so it's going to be a Satisfactory heavy week. And then I also podcast with Pixelriffs on the Spawn Chunks, and then on the Citadel Cafe. And this week on the Citadel Cafe, it was Pixelriffs as well. And we talked about the Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers for 2 hours. It was great. However, I need to step away once an hour here on stream. Otherwise, my energy level just tanks. And you should too. Give your eyeballs a rest. Grab a friend, grab a snack. We'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes. All right, let's see if we can finish the top floor. Thank you, Cosmic. And thank you for the kind words, Mel. I'm glad that you enjoyed the podcast. And Dr. Potato, enjoy the lunch. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah, I guess just a sword in an item frame. That's all that really needs to happen. And what else could we do? I guess I could try layering one of these, maybe. We'll see. I like the splash of color with the blue accents. Thanks. Yeah, I wanted something up here. Don't know if this is going to work. Nope. Doesn't look the best, but see, this is another thing. I would like to be able to dye item frames. I don't think that would be too much to ask. I just find that the default Minecraft, leather color. I might even have a shader, like a texture pack on that to make it not look quite as ugly. But still, like, it doesn't match anything, and if you could dye it, that'd be great. Because I think something red or orange would look fantastic up there. All right, so I think we're gonna either go with stripped dark oak, or stripped spruce, but it's more than likely gonna be stripped dark oak. And I have to go outside because I need to take the anvils out temporarily. So what I'm thinking is I want to create a lower roof in here. And it's either going to be this, or this. And I think we're gonna go with the dark oak. It looks better. Plus, I'm sure the dark oak will be way less noticeable from the outside. Ah, really? Sorry about the noise. They're linked to the block noise and you can't separate them unless you use like a texture pack, a resource pack. Yeah, that's better. And then I guess we could maybe attempt to throw in the odd spruce trapdoor. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 there. 2, 3, 4. 1 there. And then it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And that ended up being, oh, it's almost centered on the door. Maybe we should switch them so they go this way. And then rather than being centered in the room, maybe I'll just use them to frame the balcony. And then maybe we'll add one there. Here, maybe a stair would look good. Give it a little bit more structure. And we could do the same thing here. Never realized how much I didn't like the noise of using an anvil until I had to do a lot of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, we'll call it invasive. I don't know, do we like that? I guess if we did that, we'd have to change these. Yeah, I think that works. There's nothing we can really do here. We could put some sort of like headboard. That looks okay. I don't think I'd want to use dark oak, and I think I put them away. That's an outside block, pretty sure. And outside of like changing this into something that doesn't make a lot of sense, I guess we could change it into a dark oak stair and put it sideways. Or, I guess, to break the texture up a little bit, could do this. It feels a little bit better. This is an outside block, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm happy with that. Good to call that done. Unfortunately, nothing we can really do up here. Could be like maybe like a little carpet or something there, but I can't change the texture because this is also the ceiling of the main hall below. If it wasn't so tight, I'd like to put another chest down there, but I think we're good. Weird that there's no door to the place, but I guess that's okay. There really isn't a place to put one, unless we did it like right here at the end. Which wouldn't be the end of the world. We just have to build that out. I think that works. Because I can't, this is a stair, so I can't move it any closer. Or can I? No, because that, yeah. That has to stay open there. So I would probably change this block back. Actually, we would need some light. Change that and then change this. And then even here, we could bring the roof down a little bit. Just so it overlaps, and then here, we have that there. And then at least we have a door. Now here, are we... We're not even in lighting trouble. You thought we would be, you know? But I guess we're fine. We do need some sort of railing here, though. Probably better to go consistent with it. Can't really do anything about that. That's fine. Yeah, I use a lot of barrels in the more rustic builds. I feel like they work better in those than they do here. So I'm calling the top floor done. I think that's good. We've got some decoration up here. It doesn't feel completely forgotten about. It doesn't look barren, and there's stuff happening kind of like no matter where you go. Cool view from up here too. More so in that direction. But I might revisit some of this. Make the roofs look a little bit nicer. And then we do have some doors. That's good. Oh, did I leave a torch up here that I didn't mean to? No, it's just a lot lighter up here than I originally planned. So moving on down, I guess that's just the outside. There's this room here, but there's also, I also kind of want to take a stab at this room. I think I'll leave this here because I don't know about the outside here, and that's going to influence that a great deal. So I think what I'll do, I guess we have to figure out what's happening here too. This is the roof? Yeah. Well, that's an easy fix there. This is challenging though. I wonder if it would be best to just bring that right across. Maybe with like stairs here. I don't know what it's going to look like outside, but it'll look better inside. So there's all kinds of these little things in the build that I have to figure out. The same thing here. This is a solid block. So again, we could easily have like, just makes it a little bit less straight at your head. But down here, and some of this is going to involve putting away some of these shulkers. Do I have anything I need to put back in here? No. So here, if I'm going to put something here, I don't mind that these shulkers are here because I think this outside is probably going to be stone anyway. What I was thinking of is here, maybe to about here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 would be better. By 5. I wanted to try and mess around and see if we can't use some glazed terracotta. I've kind of got like a turquoise, like there's kind of like a green, and spruce and turquoise is kind of like the colors I'm going for. And so I thought, which is why I brought this up, we've got the brown terracotta and there's brown in this. There's no brown in anything else. And there's no cyan in anything else that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I don't have all of them. I'm trying to remember what some of these are. I don't have any orange. And I don't have any gray, light blue, light gray. Black would be too loud. Yeah, the magenta one is a no. So I'd be looking at 15. There should be 16 here though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So the other one is the lime green one, which I don't want anyway. So there's one that I'm missing. What's the one that I'm missing? There's the navy, cyan, light blue. Anyway, I'll throw some orange. I don't even remember what the orange one is. I think I do. I should have some anyway. Nether roots in the pots. I'm struggling to remember if that's a vanilla thing. I want to say that might be one of the texture packs that we have. It is called Oh, I don't have them all separate now. Oh, Cosmic might have a link for you in the chat. It's someone's flowers, Janet's flowers, something like that. Orange has a flower sort of pattern in the middle. I'll recognize it as soon as I see it. Oh, yes, right. We've used that at the Guardian farm. That's right. I'm going with kind of like a brown. I don't think that'll work. That might. You don't want a giant magenta arrow in your medieval build. It is the most useless terracotta texture. They really could have done something different with that, I think. We'll bring this with us, I think, just in case. And I had the concrete powder. Okay. I don't know, maybe I want to go with a red carpet, but I'm just thinking like a blue and cyan carpet could be really cool here. And I have somewhere, this is a data pack from Vanilla Tweaks, the terracotta wrench. I think this is what this does. Oh, does it not work anymore? Oh, that's the redstone wrench, I think. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Where did I put that? Did we not still have that data pack, Cosmic? I thought we had the terracotta wrench somewhere. Maybe I just have to craft a new one? This might be the redstone one. Did they change it? Is it shift and click now? Nope. It used to be just right click. I don't think they've added it to the recipe book. Gold and an iron. I could try making a new one. I mean, it's not a huge deal on this build because it's on the floor, so it wouldn't be the hardest thing to do. How did you plan your roads? Nope, that doesn't. Oh, there we go. All right, it's working now. Maybe the old one just doesn't work. I used Zero's minimap for starters. So when I was planning the roads, just let me sleep here so we can see a little bit better. So there's the minimap link in chat for anybody interested. And what that allows you to do is to have a realistic version of Minecraft colors when you're looking at a map. And it allows you to basically use like pixel art to try and decide how you're going to curve your roads. And really, I went with the landmass, so I didn't really try and change much about the way that the world was laid out. This river was here. It's been smoothed out. You can sort of see the process of like me smoothing out rivers versus like what Minecraft natural generation looks like. Same thing with the river that goes through West Hill. Same idea. And I would have approached the rivers the way that I approached the roads. So this has all been smoothed out and dug out a little bit. This one has not, right? So you can see the difference. So the roads, it was more like, well, where would be a natural place to cross the river? At the narrowest point where there's two decent spots of land and no trees. So, you know, why would they cross the river here when they would, you know, cross it at a better spot? Also, of course, the walls of the town kind of came to conjunction. Then the main thing with the town was like I wanted one road to go through. It made sense to have some sort of connection here down the bottom. So then this road being like the main fair, getting up, this road winds because you had to go uphill quite steeply. So that gets up here, and then this kind of comes downhill. A lot of it was just kind of like figuring out how wide a road feels. So this road down here was originally a bit wider, but I thought that, you know, this feels about right. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like it's 5 to 7 wide with like a little gutter. And my advice would be to make sure you give yourself like a block or two off the road before you start your builds, because it allows you to really fill in layers of foliage and stuff. But then the real trick for the roads, I find, to keep them smooth and not looking too wonky is always either consistently ascending or descending when you're counting. So you'll see here, there's 4 little steps of 1, and it goes 2, 3, I think that's a 5, 5 again, 5 again, 3, 3, 2. So it doesn't go back and forth between 3 and 5 and 2 and 3 and 5. Like it's a smooth, consistent change. If you look up any kind of instructional video about pixel art, Mort, M-O-R-T on YouTube has some cool stuff. And I just kind of use that. And you can see right here, like I've definitely left like a decent amount of green space, sometimes even 2 blocks, because it's great for putting in like bushes and grass and flowers and things like that. And some places the road gets quite narrow, you know, and I might want to widen that later. So it's not perfect, but I think I ultimately, the roads themselves were pretty easy to plan. The alleyways are more happy accidents / keeping your brain attuned to, oh, this is a 9 wide thing and this is a 7 or 9 wide thing, and that leaves 2 blocks here, but that means if I wanted to, I could push this and make it into a little alley. Rather than trying to push the things right up against each other, you can sort of like lean into those happy accidents. Happens a lot because you have to overlap your roofs to make them look good. So when you have this overlapping block here and this overlapping block here, ultimately that means that these are going to be 2 blocks apart and you can't really put anything underneath them. So if you kind of have your brain looking for opportunities to have little alleyways between your builds, then I find it looks a lot more realistic. To the point where I get lost sometimes. No problem, Dan. Does that answer the question? Like it seems like it's sort of a strange way to go. The other way, I guess, if you're talking about the real bare bones, I don't think you were here earlier, but we were flying looking for a chicken, and I found previously I had mapped out a road south. It's hard to see. See the torches? And all that is me walking through the woods and trying to stick to like clearings. So like the path less traveled. Like, am I going to go this way? No, I'm going to go this way. Like curve the road this way, you know? And then it's going to go, like that tree might come down, but like follow the natural sort of path. Like this is a nice easy way. Who wouldn't build a road through here? You know, better than the dense trees and left and the right. come out this way. And then I had a general sense of direction. Like I wanted to go kind of like south, southeast. So here it gets a little bit dense, but I knew that this was the edge of the forest and it leads out into another plains biome. And I thought this would be kind of like a fun reveal. A lot of my roads end up being like guiding the player so that when you come out into something, you'd be left looking at like the next medieval town, or maybe there's a small village here. But like this down, like lowland area between, you know, another river, I mean, that's a prime spot for another village, right? And it would make sense that you'd be coming out of the woods kind of like at that spot. Galaxy Boy, thanks. Yeah, it's super helpful, the map. You can see the torches on the map too. You can see the dotted line going through the woods. But yeah, West Hill is big. It's got quite a lot going on. There's that curved road, so you can see how the curved road, I had to curve it around because we had to go up like 6 or 10 blocks. So I don't want to overuse these, but I feel like we could probably get them to work in like the corners. That, or maybe they have to be in the middle. I don't know. Oh, I don't have any cyan powder concrete. That's annoying. That's a little bit too plain. And my gravel is probably, oh, it might be down in the back road. Just an idea, but it might be a good to make a highlight of that path advice segment. Others may also find it helpful. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, thanks. Maybe remind me later. I wish I could open up clips and stuff like that to people, but every single time we open up clips, I don't know what it is about my channel, but they just get abused and people make the dumbest clips. And I spend more of my time deleting dumb clips on my channel that are public than it would take for me to actually make a decent clip. So this might be too bright. But this is another thing I think that they should consider adding is the rotational wrench thing. I don't know what we could do here. Actually, I quite like that. I wonder if these are better switched. I have not looked at any kind of carpet for reference. I'm just kind of going off of whatever kind of like basic pattern I can think of. And it's not looking the best. It's not terrible. It might be better to have it the whole length of the room. I could maybe nudge that table one block that way if I wanted to bring this all the way down to here. I feel like then we could have something more special in the middle. Create some sort of like lengthy bit. I don't know whether this will look good. Yeah. I might be able to come up with something there. Cyan wool, maybe. I do have an issue with wool having a very old, distinct texture in Minecraft, and I find that it ends up just looking like 1.8, you know? I mean, here you're right, it's not bad. But for whatever reason I always avoid it. This would maybe look good along the edges, because it has that a little bit of a frayed look to it. Maybe like separating that. Yeah, I feel like that helps a little bit. This still feels strange. I wonder if this might be better off as the only solid block. Or we can go with solid along here too. Yeah, it's not like it's bad. It's just that it's a strange frame of mind. It's a me problem, not necessarily a block problem. I definitely don't like using the solid concrete. I think we have to. It's just too modern. Like it's so lacking in texture. We have, however, I mean, I don't think there's nothing bright enough. I don't think. Yeah, I don't want to do gray. What about yellow? Not bad. So what about if we take this all the way down here? And of course, we're going to have to figure out ceiling down here because some of these blocks have gravity. I wanted to lower the ceiling in there anyway, so that's fine. See, then I don't feel like there's enough brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it's not letting me rotate that one. It's probably because it's under the table. Engro, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. We're trying to figure out a carpet in a mansion. I was thinking we could try just like doing the whole way. That is going to depend on how these meet up. And of course, they don't meet up the way that... Well, yes, they do. That's not bad. We can't use it on the ends, unfortunately. Oh, is this a too wide? No. Yeah, this is a... So what could we do here? Like one of those is not going to work because we're never going to get that in the right spot. It could be the one place we use the cyan concrete. Feels weird. So with a long pattern like this, we could at least focus on something lengthwise in the middle. So here's where we could try some sort of long strip. 1, 2, 3. And maybe it doesn't have to be yellow. Just looks like beans. Can't unsee it. The real way to get the most out of a carpet is to get plan like a 2-centered build, like a two wide centered build. And I feel like then after that your carpet designs really fall into place with the terracotta and stuff. Did I not bring any gold? I thought I brought... Maybe I didn't bring any gold. feel like we have to try to find something. We might be able to layer something. Skulk vein would be neat, but it animates. So that's sort of out of the question. Stripped or warp logs. Yeah, the warp logs might look good. I wanted to try some gold. Warped planks might be good around the edge. How many raw gold do you need to make a block? Is it 9? Yeah, it is. Thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Gonna try and get at least one first draft of this carpet done. I need my toolbox. Probably gonna be too loud anyway. Yeah. It's a bit on the loud side. But we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. I don't have a yellow concrete powder either. It's frustrating. I find that with this stuff, like, if you sort of like mirror it, it sometimes works. I feel like I need to have something around the middle to sort of bridge the gap. Not my best work. I think I like that better. Surprisingly. And someone mentioned warped woods. Oh, Vanilla Twigs has a soft wool texture. I see. I should look into that. I try not to like change a lot of vanilla blocks. Like I try to, I change like little things most of the time. warped stuff. Planks. Stripped. We're already using the warped wart. Wondering if this is too light now. I feel like we've got a different pattern going now in the middle. Trying to like balance that out a bit, although I think I have to switch that. Don't believe the Skull Catalyst has an animated texture. Might be a good way to add a deep blue. Skull Catalyst. But that has a... Does that not have... That doesn't have a flat top on it though, right? I think we're starting to get somewhere. Making it longer has been very helpful. I'm not sure if I like the table there. I think we're going to have to move the table. Speaking of, let's put a few things away. So this should be just a matter of moving the table and a couple of chairs. Oh, what did I do with the furniture hammer? There we go. I think I can push these. There we go. Now why? Why are you not working? Weird. Looks better now that it's on the rug. Realizing that I messed up here. So the only thing about the stripped wood is that you can change its direction, and that could be very handy. If we wanted to go lighter here. It's a little bit too high contrast with the planks, and I do sort of like the planks. Wool is another block that I wish had like a direction, you could place it in a specific way that had more direction to it, but they've got it so that the side of the block is more important than the top. There's still something not right with it. I'm wondering if I need to change all of this into planks. The cyan glazed terracotta I think is a little bit too sci-fi. Yeah, it's a little bit too loud with everything else going on. The cyan in the brown terracotta I think is what we were going for. You know, I think I like more planks and less of the warped root. You'd think that would be the other way around. I think I'm going to call that a win for now. The gold is still really bright. You know, we could try to do something more cyan in the middle. And that's maybe where we could end up with these coming in. That does feel very one color though. I will have to play around with it some other time. Cool. I say that's decent. It's not the easiest thing to back up and look at. I guess we can go up to the next floor. There's going to be colored shulkers everywhere. But if you're looking down here, I think that works. Yeah. Cool. Right on. Well, I think that's where I have to wrap it up today. I will try to pass you on to somebody else playing Minecraft, so don't go anywhere. If you've enjoyed, please leave a follow. Today we managed to work on the top floor up here. So we've done the interior, added like a lot of little bookshelf details, little book up against the wall, extra fireplace in the chimney, a more robust bed, and an unplanned but I think successful little balcony with a decent view of their surrounding town. And then we took the last little bit and fixed a few things up around here on the way down, and then obviously focused the last little bit on the carpet, which a lot of trial and error, but like that's the only way to do that. Meza for raid sounds fantastic, Cosmic. I'd love to do that. Absolutely love to do that. Meza is a fantastic streamer and a Minecrafter. I think he's working on a big wither skeleton farm right now. And he's trying to get better at Minecraft. Like, he's very good at it, but he's got this challenge for himself to try things outside of his comfort zone, which I think is very, very cool. So make sure that you check out the Spawn Chunks podcast. That's all about Minecraft. New episode coming up this Monday. Don't forget to check out the Citadel Cafe podcast. Myself and my co-host Johnny from the Spawn Chunks did a 2-hour chat on Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. Episodes 1, 2, and 3. I hadn't seen 4 yet when we recorded on Wednesday because, of course, it wasn't out. And, of course, you can leave a Prime sub, bits, like all the things that you've done here to support today. I really appreciate it. Thank you ever so much to everybody. It's always wonderful to have raids, to have gift subs, and just kind of spread the community around. Really, eyeballs are the best thing. It's free. Tell a friend about the stream. The more people in here, then the more fun we have and the more content that I get to create. Last but not least, check out Patreon, patreon.com/JoelDuggan. If you are not a Twitch person and you want to support my content or other people's content, there's lots of people that have Patreon pages. Check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. All of these things are very easy to remember. I'm Joel Duggan on social media, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye for now.